some tough times. Maybe I can't shed light on trust cause my ex died. Maybe I should take
And I've been through some tough times. Told you my head's right. Heard about me, but you heard it through the grapevine. Baby girl, take time. We like a Birkin bag on your waistline. Come with just slow wine.
Don't you make me feel away, pretty brown skin coming from Jamaica. You know I'm trying to get this paper. One woman, man, girl, I ain't no player. I wanna do you now for later. Even though I got a lot on my plate, just come my way. Will you, baby, just come?
I thought I had lowered it already.
Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Girls Gone
Hello.
Wild. We're late today.
There we go.
We late, but we here, and that's all that matters, right?
Mhm.
It's your girl, Ellie.
Shit, girl, T in the building.
It's your girl, C.
Wow. Maybe I should be E then. No, I'm joking.
I think.
All right, guys. Just give us a second. We just sharing lives,
Our
trying to get
initials
some
spell
people in
etc.
here. Etc. Girls Gone Wine at etc. We running late right now, and I don't know how to do that. That thing where we can get Vicky on. So hopefully she'll hop in the comments. We can get on in. I am just trying to share the live so we can get more people in here because we got some things to talk about today. Wow. See, I told you they didn't block the light today. Must be nice. How's everybody doing today, though? Tisha's going to be on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sitting here sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you yelling
Claudia,
at
how's
me?
your day today?
That's crazy. You know what? Let me back
nonstop.
up.
I got bullied today by Tisha. That's why
Oh
I'm getting on her
You're going
ass.
to be in your feelings all night.
I'm not even in my feelings. I just find it funny.
Guys, Ellie's been in her feelings since 3 o'clock today. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Definitely not. How was your day today, though?
It was just like nonstop. It was supposed to be my day off, but I had to take care of
That's
business.
not how it is when you have kids. Anybody relate?
Man, with kids,
A day off
or
is
just
never really a
or
day
even
off.
just an adult without kids.
Yeah, facts. You end up doing so much other stuff that it's like catch up day. It's not really a day off. It's like all the shit that I was supposed to do that I couldn't do because of work. I got to do on my day off.
Yep.
We need a vacation, guys.
I know. We do. I'm down for one.
Vacation.
I'm down.
Where would you go if you had unlimited funds? If you had unlimited funds and you could do whatever you want, any time frame, any place you want to go, no boundaries. What's your dream vacation? Talk to me.
I'm out to Greece. I'm sorry, but I've been seeing Mykonos on a lot of people's pages, and that blue water looking pretty jumpable to me right now. Like
Greece is always one.
Oh my god,
one
I
up
want to
on my
go
list.
so badly.
Greece. Okay, where you going?
Trying to think. No.
So you still thinking I'm off to Trinidad after that?
You know
though.
what it is? Because I have like so many places,
Right.
but
Nope, I got two straight off the bat. Greece and Trinidad, automatics.
See, like if I like for me, if I the way my anxiety is set up, I ain't going nowhere. That's far. Everywhere that's beautiful is extremely far, and I don't do well on long flights. But put that aside, I would go to like Dubai, or maybe I would
that's
go
what
to
I
like
had in mind.
Aruba. I want to be on a beach. What is it? I want to be on a. I want to shake my ass on a yacht in Dubai.
In Dubai.
In Dubai.
Yeah, no.
Oh, guys, sorry to cut you off, but we have a quick shout out. Happy birthday to Tisha.
Oh man,
That's right.
She's officially an old lady.
Thank
Happy
you,
birthday.
Mom.
Aww.
Yes, mommy came in with the happy birthday. It was her birthday yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
And she thought she was slick. She thought we was gonna go out and nothing was gonna be said about her birthday.
Not for nothing. I legit because I got rushed out the house. I got rushed out the house. So by the time I got to the bar, I was just like, I'm not saying nothing to nobody because I still have work in the morning. If I start now, I'm going to get great. Oh, mommy got an appointment in the morning. Good night, Ma.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in.
I thought she said my full name.
I'm done.
So I waited until you showed up because I was trying to figure out how you was about to show up. Because last time,
I'm normally extra as fuck.
last time I walked into balloons and shit all over the place. So
I
I
slacked
was
this year.
like, no, well, we've been doing a lot. There's been a lot going on. We have work now. Like you have a whole new job. It's a whole new outlook thing going on here. You're still getting used to your new schedule. So
Yeah.
that's all it is. Listen. I was just happy as many people showed out as they did. I got as drunk as I did, and I still made it to work this morning.
That
And I
was
didn't fall
goals.
asleep.
That's goals now.
And I didn't fall asleep.
I'm sorry. I was knocked out. I was knocked out. She was like, "What happened to you?" And I'm like, I knocked out, man.
The way my energy is set up.
Like I legit
Yeah,
fell
no.
asleep like in my towel.
Yo, this is terrible. We
Mhm.
not even that old though to be this tired
That's
and
the
bothered.
problem.
I
You're not
feel-
old.
What we
You're
not about to
old.
do.
What we're
No.
not about to do is to have you say we're all
no,
young.
no. We're all young. What I'm saying is like I feel that old.
Nah.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah.
All right,
No, for
guys.
real though. For real, it
Y'all
is.
ready to hop into topics? Did you guys have
Yeah.
anything you wanted to talk about?
I did
I-
until you say you had
yeah, I
topics, so
did.
I completely
Yeah,
like
I-
let that go. So
I
what's
did
up? Talk
too.
to us. Cause
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of the topics that I wrote down was how important is it for your friends and your family to get along with your significant other?
Wait, to get along with your significant other?
Yeah, like or like how much how much of an influence do your friends and your family have
I feel like
on
we touched on this
keeping
subject
around
before,
a
but
significant other?
Hmm.
I feel like the importance is at least for holidays. If you can't be around the person at
That's what
all,
that's what I mean. Like overall, like I don't mean like even just to stomach each other. Like how important are their vibes for you for the for the relationship?
if you
to work?
can't just be around my family or my family can't just be around you for the holidays, I feel like that's an issue. Because regardless of the fact, holidays are always family oriented.
Yeah, of course.
Christmas,
For most people.
Thanksgiving, New Year.
For some people,
Yeah, exactly.
that's correct.
So I feel like if you can't be around, if y'all can't be around each other for the holidays, then what's going on here?
No, I get that. So I had a conversation recently with a few people. It came up. That's why I wanted to bring it up again and
Mhm.
address it differently. Because I don't think it's so much as to get along.
Mhm.
I think it's a respect thing. So it's like you don't have to get along. You don't have to be buddy buddy. But how much does that impact your relationship in a sense where like how important is it for your friends to get along with them? Like if you how I see it is your family and your friends are your support system, right? Now, when you get into a relationship, that significant other becomes a part of your support system. You shouldn't only rely on them for support. You still have your friends and family. They're there for you in different ways, right?
Mhm.
Now, in order for a support system to work, they kind of have to work hand in hand according on some things, right? So I feel like if the vibe isn't there, if it's off, or if it's not,
Yeah.
at least a mutual respect, because you don't have to like the person, but if you can respect their feelings towards the person that you care about, right? Then you guys will work.
That it's so funny. This subject, like it's. I actually ran into a few issues. Like even one of my closest friends. You know, I respect her marriage because that's her husband. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And he seemed like he was cool and stuff, but I'm not. It was just never there, like that vibe.
Yes.
So, we kind of have to like just let it be sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like and then it's like how important is meeting the friends and the family? Like at what point, because you can have a great relationship, just you two, but it's like at one point is it like, you're hanging out with just my friends? Like when is it that you open up and get your friend? Because I feel like I feel like
Or like their side of
that's what
their
I'm
side of
saying.
it.
Like, I feel like it should kind of be mutual unless there's like a situation where it can't be.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're not close to their family. Maybe you're a family person, they're not.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. But I
Hi,
mean, like,
Naya.
oh, she said, Tisha, I'm gonna set up a reminder on Wednesdays. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
I mean, I think at a certain point it is important, like for them to be involved in getting other friends, or family, to get to know that significant other.
yes, that's what I'm saying. And even I mean, your friends aren't gonna like everybody that you're dealing with. Your family might not like everybody that you're dealing with, but at some point, just the respect or just to get their opinion. Because I feel like sometimes your friends and your family, especially in a relationship and a new relationship, sometimes you're too close that you don't see things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to have someone that knows you analyze the situation from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when you don't get your friends and family involved, to some extent, you don't get that outside input.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's healthy.
Well, I like you said, to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. You don't
You
want them.
can't.
I know
You
you're not
can't.
gonna
You
hear
can't.
everything.
Yeah.
You're not gonna follow everything your friends or your family say. But it's
Yeah.
just good to just get that input from once in a while.
Yeah.
And even I feel like even for a significant other, I think it's a benefit, right? Because especially if you're learning someone new, right? When
Mhm.
you're first, I feel like you're always learning the
Yeah.
person, no matter how
Yeah.
long, because
And
people change
obviously,
and
yeah,
grow.
and I feel like obviously if that person feels comfortable enough with the situation,
Yeah.
if it's like dating, brand new, or like, um kind of like you said, just it, I like lost my thought there for a second.
Yeah. But
Just
no,
continue.
yeah, but no, when you're meeting someone new, it's always good. Like I like meeting friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm able to pick up vibes from them, and I'm able to get to know you through their experience with
Mm-hmm.
you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I also get to see how you are around your friends too. I think that's important to see the dynamic, because you can also have that where, like, when you see you ever be with someone, or even even a friend or a significant other, where they switch up in front of their friends or their family.
Yeah.
They become another person,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's important to get every dynamic. Like,
Yeah.
you might not, and I get it, everybody's a little different with their friends, or like a comfort level. I feel like it's a
Mm-hmm.
comfort level.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more comfortable talking crazy around you guys
Mm-hmm.
than I would be around family.
Yeah,
Right.
of
But I
course.
mean, like,
Yeah.
completely switching up, like,
Yeah.
or ego comes out,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like,
It's just like, wait, a
damn.
different character comes
Yeah,
out,
the
and it's like, wait, I don't
characteristics, and it's like, I don't
like.
know this
Yeah.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to show off or show out? Or why are you being so meek? Why are you not showing, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't
Why
know.
aren't you as loud or fun, or
Yeah.
like some people close up,
Yes.
and it's like a completely different person.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
even if you don't talk to them, just seeing how they react or interact with other people is always a good thing.
Yeah, and I
I
agree.
don't know.
I agree. But that's what I was saying before. But in that situation, like if the person is comfortable enough with the situation, then they wouldn't be afraid, like to like not introduce their friends or family,
I don't know who said that. Sorry. Somebody said they were gonna call in, but I can't see. I gotta go on the page. You guys could continue. I'm sorry. I just
Yeah,
can't
no,
see
so that
who was
like that's
actually saying that.
basically what I meant before, like that if somebody was comfortable enough with the situation that they're in relationship wise, then why would they be afraid to really introduce them to people that they know.
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. You gotta know the friends. No,
Exactly. But then when you started the
like
conversation,
the important
you kind
people.
of said like, okay, well, if you're getting to know my family, then when am I going to meet yours? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
No, yeah, you obviously have to have that like that, because everybody's comfort level is different.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and everybody has different like boundaries that they set. But
Were
it's
you
like
ever nervous to meet one of their like? Have you ever been or T in a situation when I don't think T ever no.
I'm not nervous around friends, but I'm nervous about
Why does
family.
everybody think like I'm just this bubbly ass person that I can just get around everybody
No,
and
no,
I'm
no, no. It's
completely
not.
cool?
It's not that. No, not even a bubbly. It's just. I'm just saying you
No,
have
like,
a
do
character
you know
where.
how nervous I get to meet somebody's family or like their parents?
No, that's what I'm asking. Like,
I
do you
do
get
a
nervous?
lot. Like it's
Me
crazy.
too.
It
Me too.
I remember the first time I met my first love's mom. And like when I tell you I was shitting bricks in that train station, like is she gonna come pick me up? And she was like, "Oh, come upstairs." I was like, "I'm coming upstairs by myself." "Oh, you bugging. I didn't walk up
Right?
to y'all by
Hmm.
myself." So
Yo.
it just so happens when I came out the train station, she was with her cousin. And her cousin just so happened to be a Pisces too. So I was like, all right, cool. I got a buffer. Awesome. And then like I just was bonding with him the whole way. And then it was the fact that we went to her mother's job and her mother worked at an off like a court. And I was just like, you're setting me all the way up. But then our mom ended up being cool, and then our parents finally met like a month before we broke up. But hey, it gets nerve wracking meeting
It does.
parents
It
so
does.
I think
badly.
when I was younger, I had a lot more confidence because I don't know, like the way that my family raised me, I was like always respectable, so I didn't have to worry about shit.
Yo.
No, but I'm saying, oh my god, here we go. I feel like I feel like I'm a good people person,
Hmm.
but like now, like the way that I am now, I'm a little bit more out there.
Hmm.
So I feel like if I was to meet someone now and meet their parents or do
Yeah.
anything or anything like that, like I'm already I mean, I'm already around my family and whatever, but even certain family members that haven't seen me over the years,
Hmm.
they're like, "Whoa." Like you got blue hair, you do your nails all crazy. So it's like for me, if I'm meeting someone, I get a little nervous because I'm like, they're gonna see my tattoos, they're gonna see the blue hair,
Yeah.
they're gonna see
Yeah.
the fingernails, and they're
Yep.
automatically gonna
Yep.
put me in a box.
But it's that way of the way like we were raised. I
The
know like that for me,
judgmental,
the
yeah.
judgmental, like, oh my God, you have to look a certain
And
way
my
and
mom
get a
was always like that. She
yeah.
was always like, "Oh my God, look at all, look at her with all those tattoos. Look
Hmm.
at
Now
her with that
listen to
color
what you
hair. Look
guys
at the
are saying,
Go comb
and
your
then
hair.
imagine me walking into somebody's daughter's parents' house. The way I look. First of all, I don't even know if her
Hello.
parents accept the way she is. And then I gotta walk in and be cautious. Like, are you okay with me
Yeah.
sitting next to her? Do I gotta sit across the room? Am I
God,
supposed to speak in a high pitched voice to make you feel a
Did you
little
figure out the
better?
phone thing?
Like it.
Noisemakers NYC
So trust me, y'all
said,
think
"Yeah."
y'all. I I have to look like this and just breathe heavily walking through the door, thinking
Yeah.
everything's gonna be okay. Like
Yeah, but like
it's
it's the same way though too. Like if you're meeting someone's mom and then all of a sudden like like what we were talking about with the kids, right? As a
Yes.
mother, when you have a boy, like how some mothers get very like overprotective and like they give that like oh who like who the fuck is
I've done
this?
both sides.
You
It's
know?
so
And
much less
and
nerve
honestly, and what
wracking.
we were talking about was like I don't think I could like ever be like that. Like I'll be, like just like I don't know.
It
I
for
don't think I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I mean, everybody judges people. I judge people differently. It's not how you look. I
Mhm.
don't care how you look.
Mhm.
I don't care how
Hi,
you
Mike.
dress necessarily, you know.
That's
Um
Mike. Karaoke
yeah,
night.
Yeah.
that's what I said it.
Oh.
Mike T here, all support for my sisters.
Hey,
Yes. Thanks for tuning
Mike.
in. But yeah, no, it's not necessarily I'm not going to judge how you look. I'm going to judge how you carry yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um that's the perception of how you carry yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody sees everything different. Just yeah, like I'm the observant type. So I don't care. I mean, I don't care what you look like, but I do care how you carry
Yeah.
yourself and how you're,
Mm-hmm.
how you what you put off, the
Mhm.
energy you put off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because it could turn like you
yeah,
away,
because
like turn you off, like
you can look, you could have all the
fine as
tattoos.
hell. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then the arrogancy will just turn me
Yep.
off. you
Yep.
know, or like not being open-minded or being like just
Ignorant.
ignorant, anything like that shit is such a turn off. Like I don't
That,
care.
and like when they like to like just show off. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
don't be like, you could come in here and thinking
Bro,
like you look
yes.
like you got money,
Public
but just
service
don't show
public
off.
service announcement, man. You coming in and showing off is not turning us on
Mm-mm.
at all.
Mm-mm.
And if you are turning a woman on, you got a problem. By showing out in that, she
Mm-mm.
and then you know what I hate? You know what I hate about that? It's so ironic. Men will show off, and women too, because women do it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But men will flex online or flex in public how much money they have,
Yeah.
how much they work out, how their
Well,
body
not all
looks,
men,
all of this.
but they'll show off like,
No, but I'm saying
yeah,
they'll flex.
yeah,
There's a way to flex respectfully,
yeah.
but they'll sit there posting money,
Yep.
posting, oh, I could do this, I
Or
could
the
do that.
talkers, the talkers.
Yes. And then when the girl comes through,
Mm-hmm.
because the rest of the girls is like, whatever, you know, that's nice, that's great, but how are you personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the girls that are like, oh my god, when you gonna take me on a trip?
Yeah.
And then they get mad.
Uh-huh.
You want to use me for my money? That's what you showed me. You know what I mean? That was important to you. That's what you showed me up front.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Yeah. That
you
stuff,
set my
like
expectations.
that's never impressed me,
Yeah.
like ever. Especially that I've done, like, my parents, they raised us to be some really like strong characters, and we
Yes.
always
Because
were able to handle a lot of things of our
I will
own.
take a broke person that has some values
Mm-hmm.
and some beautiful characteristics, somebody
Yeah.
that's going to ride or die and do me right, over somebody that has money and flexing and taking me on trips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be on trips and spending your money miserably, because money isn't everything,
Yeah.
you
And like
know.
really, really, really drunk people really are a turn off too.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that'll turn
Yeah.
you, and that's what I'm saying. Just the way you carry yourself, the things that you do. I'm gonna pick up on it. I'm gonna see it. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
necessarily like that. You know, I get it. People have flaws. People have times too. Everybody has
Yeah.
bad times.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll be like, damn, why did I do all of that? You ever check on yourself? You're like, why?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have them days where you're just like, I went too far. I did too much. I'm not okay right now. I probably shouldn't have done this. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna say I feel like judgment's always open, you know? I'm not gonna sit the way my personality works, because there's a lot of people that'll be like, nope, I don't like you. You did something I don't like, I automatically wrote you off.
Mm-hmm.
That's being closed-minded. You don't know what that person's going through at that time. And people change. People go through
Yeah.
things, people experience things that changes their lives. And then
lives,
they
yeah.
change as a person.
No.
It's
It's true.
crazy. But women do it too. Women will throw their ass and titties all out in
Mhm.
public, and then, oh, I love SMD. I'm not gonna say it because there's kids here. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna say, or I love doing this, and oh, I want to do this and that and that. And then when the guy just hits them up for what they offered
Yeah.
or what they put out
Yeah.
there, oh, you just want me for my body. You just want to sleep with me. Da da da.
Yeah.
Because
It's
that's
funny
what you put
it's so
off.
funny. It's funny that you kind of brought that up, because that was something that I like wanted to discuss. Like,
Mhm.
especially like if, like, not just the show us, but just if like somebody you guys click or whatever, and it is what it is. If it's a one night stand or whatever, then leave it like that. But then I don't know, when you want to continue it, like sometimes it gets odd, or
Yeah.
like,
No, I get
yeah.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Cause and it's hard. You know what it is? Cause when in certain situations, it wasn't expected, so
Mhm.
there was no, it's always good. And that's another reason why I don't like one night
But I
stands,
feel like
because it's
I
like,
feel like I just need, at this point, like I just need like a man to be a man.
yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
woman to be a woman.
that's all
Like,
about perception. Because what do you perceive a man to be?
no,
What a
what
man
I
will
mean
call
is
a
like, oh no,
man
what
is
I
not
mean,
what a woman will
okay, so
call a man.
well, that's true. But what I mean is like, just be real. like just as an individual, if you're a man
Yes.
or a woman, like be real. Like if you know that that's what you want, then just say it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Don't,
And if you
and I feel
don't know
like
what you want, stay the fuck
exactly
away
stay
from
the
me.
fuck away. But like just like people just aren't as honest, and like, and I know, I'm not, and I think
And
I've
some
been in like maybe one or two situations where I felt like, oh, I couldn't really say what I wanted,
Mhm.
but for the most part it's like, okay, we're adults. If this is what we're going to do, then that's it.
Yes. I mean,
Friends
and
with
sometimes
benefits,
that
or
and that's what's
like
hard because
on
sometimes
and on and
you
on.
get in a gray area where you're like, what am I doing? What is
Yeah.
this? What how do I proceed with this? Like, what is this something I want? And that's something you got to think about and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And if you already don't feel comfortable communicating with that person, that's a red flag right there.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Sure, if you can't
you got to
even
put
be
it out
open
there.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Wrong button.
Yeah. What the
I
Maybe,
haven't
fuck?
done
maybe
this in a
not.
while. That's why. I think it's the top one, but we're gonna try that again later.
Wow.
My bad.
I apologize, guys. She just.
I kind of just.
Hey, yo, what the
put-
fuck? That button.
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah,
Listen,
no,
That was funny.
it's hard. I get it. It's like
just trying to hit the applause button. It's okay.
no, I know it's difficult. That's part of getting to know people.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Like, I mean, I like, it is what it is sometimes, it's not like
I tell
a,
people all the time, you really want to know somebody, don't look at them around their family. Look at them around their friends.
Mm.
People
I don't
always
know.
put
You got to
on.
see them in
I
all
don't
different
know.
types of
Yeah,
and
I
all
feel
different
like that
types
could.
of
I feel like
situations.
that could be a.
So the reason why I say that is because people are gonna act themselves around their family, but they're gonna be their most authentic self around their friends.
You know
No,
what? I
no.
don't. I kind
Because
of.
there's some people that actually will act like a completely different person in front of their friends because they think that's what their friends want or need. Because I've seen that before.
I wasn't
I've
talking
seen
about
people do that.
posers. I was talking about actual real people who like are
No,
true
I
to
know,
themselves
but
around their friends.
Like
everybody.
real friends, not just like acquaintances or
Yeah, but that's
coworkers
what I
or
meant by
No,
that.
but
you know.
even some people do that too. So everybody, I feel like it depending on who you're hanging out
No
with and the
facts.
level of
Yeah.
comfort, or because I have like for example, us three can sit here and we could talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about sex. We could
Mm-hmm.
talk about love. We can talk about music. We could talk about and there I talk to you, but I have other friends that I wouldn't dare talk about that shit. And that doesn't mean that I'm not close with them.
Yeah.
It's just our level of openness.
I mean,
Our
I agree. I
it's
agree.
different. You put
Yeah.
people in different boxes.
Yeah. No, I
It's like
agree. And
this
I'm
is,
I'm not I'm one that I'm not too open to a lot
yeah.
of people. Like a lot of people know me.
Yes.
They can, whatever they've heard about me,
Yes.
they can assume stuff about me, but they don't know me.
No.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like my circle was really tight. And if I open up and I let you into certain things, like my private life, that's
Mhm.
because I'm trusting you with something,
Yeah.
really dear to which is me.
Mhm.
But for me to open up the way that I've done, like even with you guys, like it was just like a natural,
Yeah.
a natural flow.
No, you feel it
You
out.
know? You
And then
feel it.
I always feel like if somebody betrays that trust, it's not on you. Don't beat yourself up.
Mhm.
Now, if you continue to do it, then that's on you. But if they betray you, it is what it is. You lost. You
Yeah.
missed out.
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna close myself and you don't and now I'm no longer there for you.
Mhm.
But if you keep going back and doing it and it keeps happening, then it's your fault. Then you're
Yeah.
just being stupid.
Yeah. How about you, T?
She thinking. She got that thinking cap on.
Oh, I stopped thinking. I was just letting y'all talk.
I'm dead. We were on that topic for a while though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, feel free to call in. The
I
phone
think
is
somebody
there.
tried, right?
I don't think so because we
No?
would have
The
heard it
phone
ring.
didn't ring.
Oh.
Or even like comment. Talk to us. Let us know what you think about it.
Who's here? Who's there? Let's see.
And then on top of that, um, we were talking about relationships, so I might as well say this. So
Mhm.
choosing peace over toxicity, like maturing. I feel like we all at that time,
Hmm.
in some way, shape, or form. At least, like from what I see my friends going through, like generally,
Mm.
I feel like when you're younger, that roller coaster love we were talking about last week. I feel like when you're younger, that feels good. But then, like, as you get older and your priorities change, you need that stable and
Mhm.
peaceful environment.
Especially
I don't.
peaceful.
I need that
Peaceful and stable. Mhm.
consistency is the key. That's the
Mhm.
big word, consistency.
Yeah.
Wish there was a fucking
Which a
board
lot of
right here.
people don't do.
Consistency.
Which a lot of people don't
That
do.
ass, because
Yeah.
that's what creates peace. If
Yeah.
I know that you're gonna be consistent, I can rely on you.
Mhm.
I could trust you.
Not only trust you, but then actually grow with you. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
of
Like
course.
it's
Of course. I don't like the hot
yeah.
and cold.
No, me
You
neither.
know,
I don't,
I feel
and
like
I'm
we're
to the
getting
point,
to that
like,
point
well,
where
I'm to the point where it is what, like, I just don't care. Like,
yeah.
like I'm
And,
not gonna stress over it. You know what I mean? Like
and
I'm gonna keep my peace.
You and Victoria were
Yeah,
saying that after
yeah.
being single for a
A
period of
while.
time,
Yeah,
you start being like, why, like, it's harder to let people in because why am I going to disturb my peace?
yeah,
You know, I,
yeah.
I know there's times
I'm
where
gonna
you guys might
continue
feel like
doing. Yeah,
you're alone, but it's safer to be alone than to let somebody into your space and create
yeah.
chaos
No, it's funny because
or a toxic environment.
you talk, like, to friends and stuff, and a lot of them, they're like, oh, being single, you should find somebody, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I've been on a roller coaster ride far too long.
Yes.
So now it's
Like,
just time to just stop a little bit, but
yes.
I mean, I enjoy it. I'm enjoying me, you know
Yes.
so if I meet people, I meet them. If they're gonna stick around, if they're not gonna stick around, that's, it is what it
And
is.
some people, I mean, I feel like some people haven't got need to get to that point, right? Where like it's okay to be by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
You got to know how to be by yourself. I
yes.
mean, I think that's a must. And you can't just keep falling into the same traps,
Yeah.
same
Or
lessons,
situations. Yeah.
or situations. Like if you're going to go back, you know, um
And that's self-love right there, because
yeah.
if you don't love yourself, because a lot of people don't realize, if you don't take the time to love yourself and take care of yourself,
Mhm.
you constantly going in a rotation, constantly trying to find a relationship so that you can feel
Mhm.
loved because you don't love
Because
yourself.
not only that, or it's love that you were missing,
Yeah.
love, like especially with children,
Hmm.
as they grow up and stuff, like everybody always feels like something, so that's why they look for that into someone else, which is attention,
What you
you
Yeah.
say?
know love.
He said that's all a part of communication. We should all be at that point. If it ain't like
Yeah, but a
y'all
lot of
said,
people,
peace over
but a
toxicity.
lot of people aren't. And then when you want to communicate, or if you want to tell like the truth, or it's like people like hide away, or they ghost, or they whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the hell it is called now. You know what I mean? Like instead of actually having an adult conversation with someone, especially if you even care about that person.
And even if you're not ready to talk, I'm not ready to talk.
Yeah.
Not just, oh, I'm gonna ignore you and I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
think and overthink
And overthink
yeah.
and overthink. And then with overthinkers, and then people who have that judgmental about themselves
Mhm.
because of the way they
Imposter
grew up,
syndrome.
or, it's kind of like, oh, well, what did I do? You know?
Mhm.
But but when you don't, like when you went, like for me, like it's like I could easily do that, right? Like, oh my God, what did I do? And at one point I did in my life, you know what I mean? Because I questioned stuff, because I'm like, what the heck happened? Whereas now it's like it was supposed to happen the way it's gonna happen,
Yeah. It's crazy though, because like I remember, I'm gonna blow up a spot real quick, but I'm allowed to. I remember I had my first serious relationship very young.
Yeah.
Very young. And after my relationship was over, I went through a really bad breakup, and it took a lot of healing.
Mm.
And I went out and I had fun and I did things, and I want to say after a few months, I finally started finding peace where I was just literally just chilling. I was listening to music, I'm laid back. And my dad, my parents had divorced, and my dad was going through his little era of things. And he literally asked me, he said, don't you get lonely? He said,
Mm.
he said, you're okay with just being by yourself? Like you good? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You know the relief to not have to worry about another person, that I can sit here and do whatever I want. I was 18. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, I can literally leave this house right now and go out, hang out with whoever I
Yeah.
want, do
Yeah.
whatever I want.
It also depends on the relationship with
Yes.
someone, you know.
But sometimes you need that freedom to
Oh,
not
of
be
course.
thinking about
Of
another
course, of
person.
course, you know.
Especially the type of love language or the type of person you are. Like I'm
No,
the
of
type of
course.
person when I get into a relationship, I give my all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get taken
Yeah,
advantage of a
same.
lot. A
Well,
lot. But
yeah,
that's the person that I am. That's how I am. I
yeah.
give my all.
We're
Even to
givers.
my friends.
We're
Yes.
givers.
I give and I give and I
We're
give and I
givers.
give.
You see, now the difference between you and like I now is like I know when it comes to
Mhm.
relationships, I am a giver. Um, but I also know now
Mhm.
like when to cut that,
Cut it off. Yeah.
like when to cut it off,
Yeah.
because then when you get an attachment, but like for me, I've always been able to tell when it was going to be something a little bit more than just
Yeah.
nothing, you know.
Yeah. You know what it is? Um you want to do things for the people that you love and you want to be there for
Yeah.
them. But what happens is they get comfortable with you and they always expect that.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you don't have the energy to keep that up, you
Yeah.
know? And if they truly loved you and cared about you, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
you know how extra, like she said earlier, I am extra as fuck. She normal in the right state of mind, Ellie, she would have walked into the bar. There would have been like 50 fucking balloons, a huge
Yeah.
fucking cake, and everybody there.
Yeah.
Cause I would have organized and I don't have I'm not in the I don't have the energy. I'm not in the right state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the right state a little bit financially to be able to do that. I felt bad yesterday because that's what I normally do for her.
Yeah.
She wasn't expecting shit. She just wanted to go out and have a drink.
Yeah.
But my expectations that I set for her,
Yeah.
because I'm like, she's my friend. She's my
Yeah.
best friend. I'm gonna
That's
go
And then
all the
I
that's my
fuck
best
still
out.
yelled at
friend.
her this
And I
morning
get
for
still
it.
came
beating
out.
herself up
I get
about
it.
it.
Yes, and I got her a cake, and then I was pissed off. I came late, and she was like, "Yo, where the fuck are you?" Because I got a cake, and nobody would write on the fucking cake "Happy Birthday," so I got fucking mad.
What?
Yes,
I was only
We
looking
gotta
for
do
you
it
because
over.
I got
that's
bored.
what I
Are
said.
we
No,
doing
she
it?
still got a cake and she still got candles. I
Yeah.
made sure, but it's just funny because it's like I did that to myself, and I realized like, and guess what? She was still happy and she was still content and she was still thankful and grateful that I got her a cake.
Okay, let me let y'all know a little something about me. This is why I like love the littlest things in the world. Mind you, Claudia got me a present that she showed me earlier, and I'm still ecstatic to go outside and use it because it's just me. But at growing up as a kid, I didn't have friends. Like
Yeah.
growing up as a kid, I was always bullied. I was always picked on. I was always the last one to be picked for a team or a game and stuff. And then when I started coming into my own, that's when people started realizing, oh, you're really a dope person. Like
Mhm.
not for nothing, a lot of my friends that I really chill with and talk to on Facebook are a lot of people who used to bully me.
Yeah.
A lot of people I still hang out with in my old neighborhood used to pick on me, used to be the people laughing at things people would say about me. So having genuine friends like Ellie and my friend Sammy, who last year did literally what she did basically the both of them. Like
Mhm.
I hate the both of them around my birthday. I can honestly say
Because they like to
I
overdo
hate the
it.
both
They
of them
want
around
to.
my
And we did it
birthday.
to Sam
The
too.
first time the two of them got together for my birthday, I walked into bootlegs with an entire table full of like mad treats, balloons, the fucking big happy birthday thing, and like Sammy playing the song as I'm walking in, and I'm just like, are y'all serious? And then the next year, they did two separate things because Sammy couldn't come to what Ellie was
Mhm.
trying to plan. So Sammy came with me to a hookah bar and got me like I love strawberry cheesecake and Sammy hates cheesecake. She
I
legit
love
went to the
cheesecake.
bakery that she loves and got me a strawberry cheesecake for my birthday.
Aw.
And then got me like this big bag full of like mad random
Yeah.
things she got. But
Yeah.
it's just the fact that she, and especially Samantha of all people, like I've known her 20 years this year.
Mhm.
So especially like how she ended up doing it. I already knew Ellie was going through it because she came into work in the morning and you could tell on her face like she was just going through it.
Yo.
So
It took all the strength in me to even to get ready. Like
so
I was
to
just like,
me,
ugh.
I honestly like I wanted to tell her like don't come, but I know her.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna make it regardless. And if I
Yeah.
would have told her not to come, it would have been an argument between us, and she'd
Yeah.
have still came and been like, "I'm
Yeah.
sorry, we argued,
You
but I'm still
and you
here."
know
Type
what?
shit.
And you know what? What's so funny in this conversation is that you get that sometimes more from friends than your own family.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that
Not to
just
say
that genuine like love of like they love
exactly.
you no matter who or what you are or
Not
wanna
to say
be.
because my
You
mother,
know?
when I tell you my mother's the most excited person in the fucking world when it's my birthday, I don't
Yeah.
understand why. Every
Yo.
year,
Yo.
every
We're at lunch
year.
at work and she's screaming happy birthday
My mother-
every time she calls her.
My mother called me
Happy
3 different
birthday!
times yesterday and screamed happy birthday before we had a conversation. And I put her on speaker every single time because I'm not about to listen to you scream in my ear because I know what's gonna happen the second I open my
Yeah.
phone, like the second I answer my phone. So it's just the fact that not only did I know she pushed herself last night to come outside,
Mhm.
and then she immediately found me, came straight upstairs and was like, I couldn't find somebody to put your name on the cake. And I just looked at her and was like,
Really?
hi. Did you really have to sit there and like, why, is that why you're late?
She was like, "Did
Like,
you really get me a
You should have
cake?"
texted me too, man, and I maybe I
Like,
would
I
have
was
stayed
like,
up.
I was like, did you really, like, you really were late because you couldn't get my name on the cake? You
Yeah.
got a cake though. You have
And
a
candles.
cake. Is there candles? We can make one. Like, I'm a very, very simple person. So
Yeah.
the fact that she got me the cake and like everybody made it, like I forced Gladys to come outside last night. She did not, she begged me, and I like legit looked her in her face and I was like, I really don't care what you say. It's my
Yeah,
birthday.
you see, like I feel
Like
like
you
I'm
can't do nothing else.
yeah.
It's my birthday. You have to come.
Yeah.
Like
Like this past birthday of mine, it was like the first time I actually had like something like just like a whole bunch of my friends just came out, like friends that I haven't seen in years. And they all came, like that was the first time that I actually had that like in a long time. You know what I mean? Where it was just chill and just, you know, like just celebrating with good people, good vibes. um but I was never like for myself. I'm not too, too showy, like, like I'll be like, yeah, it's my birthday month, like I'll do that shit on social media, but like in personally it's just like low key. I can just have a simple like dinner with, with my kids or
Yo.
whatever, as long as somebody gets me a freaking cake and says happy birthday, we're good,
I really just have to
but
give Ellie like the
when
biggest
when it
shout out
comes to
for
other
yesterday.
people,
I do.
but when
Like,
it
I
comes to
fucking
other
love
people,
you.
that's when I go
You're
like all
amazingly
out.
ugly, and I love
You're
it.
no, but like when it comes to other people, like I go all out. Like if you're like someone that I really really care for, my
Mhm.
kids, are you freaking kidding me?
Well, you came to Hayden's party.
Yeah,
But that's how I am.
Yeah.
Even for other people's kids, even
Yeah.
for people I care about, I'm gonna go all out. And then when it comes to mine, I'm like, yo, I don't even want to do nothing.
yeah,
Or you know what? Let's just go out. That's it. Every year I try to do something
Yeah.
big, and we end up just doing something small. Last year I did a party. It was really nice, but it was hard because it was just like it was right when things started opening up, so a lot of people were scared to
Yeah.
come and be around
Mhm.
other people. But it was very nice. Victoria threw it for me. I was happy. It was beautiful. I
Aw,
got to dress up. It was an all black party. It was a funeral for my 30s because I was turning 29,
nice.
and now I'm turning 30, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Nice.
We'll
You're
figure it
gonna
out.
You
party.
dead though my theme though, because I was supposed to do that last year. Not playing. I was supposed to do that last year, but I told myself I wasn't gonna.
Now you know who I got that from. I'm put you on real quick. You know who I got that from? I actually got the idea from Sam Smith, but he was different.
Oh.
So Sam Smith did carpool karaoke, and I love him. I want to be his best
Yeah,
friend. I want to be his best friend.
I love Sam
But
Smith too.
so he said that when he gets married, his wedding is gonna start all black, and he's gonna come out of a coffin because that's his single life dying. Yo, he had me dying. I kid you not. I kid you not. This man had me in tears. He was like, and then everything's just gonna open up, and then
And
it's
be
gonna be
white?
all white, and
White.
he's just gonna walk down the aisle from the coffin. Like
From
he's gonna
dark to
no,
light.
yeah, like
From
that.
dark to light.
A funeral for my single life, and then we're gonna celebrate my married life, and I'm just like, that's fucking awesome.
Naya,
And
people be
extra.
doing craziness, baby girl.
She
Trust
said, not
me.
a funeral.
She's cute. Um, Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. What are you gonna do for your birthday, for your
I don't even
30th?
know. I don't even want to talk about it at this point. It is T minus 26 days.
26.
26 motherfucking days. And I'm gonna be 30 years old. And my birthday's on a fucking Monday. And I'm probably gonna have to work mandatory
I didn't.
overtime.
I wanted a really nice big
You
like
sound
30th.
so
Yeah.
upset. Y'all want to know something crazy though?
Uh,
Why did I
She
not
said,
make it
"Oh,
to
that
work
type
the
of
day before
wedding
my
be
birthday,
nice."
but I made it on my birthday?
wait, what?
I didn't make it to work the day before my birthday. I
Oh,
actually slept the entire Monday away because I got drunk on Sunday.
uh,
So I made it a point to make it to work
on your
on my
birthday.
birthday
Mhm.
and the day after, and I did it. Did very well.
Good job. Good job. You're like, what are they saying?
Oh no, she said the same thing. I just
Mm.
seen it. But
Guys,
Mm.
you be thinking about your dream weddings? Because we talked about wedding.
You know what?
I'm gonna go
No,
another
she's
drink
like,
for this
ew.
conversation.
Uh,
I'm so getting another drink for
The
this
only reason,
conversation.
no, the only reason why I say that is because I was that girl. I was the
I mean,
girl that collected the bridal magazines. I was the girl that clipped out my dress, and this is how I want my hair to be, and this is how I want my makeup to be, and this is and I want a big huge wedding, and it didn't happen, but
yeah.
I dreamt it.
Well, listen, my engagement never even happened the way that I think I deserved it to need to happen. But um, I don't
I plead the
know.
fifth
I
on that. We ain't gonna
like
talk about that.
like a dream wedding. I think I have like more of a dream wedding now at this age. Like if it ever happens, if you know what I mean, if
No, I get you.
you know,
If that's in the
I think
cards for
about
you
it.
at
Yeah,
some
if it's in
point,
the cards,
yeah.
then like I have thought about it because I've experienced it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Where I've learned from it.
Yes,
Definitely
I
want to
get it.
get what I deserve. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and the reason why I bring this up is because I was actually, it was funny. My sister-in-law was showing me a picture. She was trying to show me a picture of something, and I saw wedding stuff, and I'm like, from what I know, you ain't even got a boyfriend. What the fuck? And she's just like, no, 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 this is just ideas, and I'm like,
She's a me.
the hope. I know. I was like, because that was me. I kid you not, that was me. I was
Yeah, not
18
me.
and I collected all. I would literally, I would go because I lived in Florida when I was 18.
Mhm.
When I first turned 18, I was still in high school in Florida because my parents divorced. And I used to go every month. I used to go back and forth to New York because I had a boyfriend, and I had my friends and my family I missed because I left so abruptly. So any chance I got, I went back to New York,
Yeah.
and I would go to the airport and I would grab them bridal magazines, and they would look at me like, this young bitch, like, what the fuck? And I would sit
Naive.
there and I would just look at it
Yeah.
and be like, oh my God, this is going to be so awesome. I can't wait till I'm planning this shit.
I mean, I think we're all naive in a way,
Yeah.
especially at that age when you're like, you think you're in love. Like,
Yeah. My favorite fucking movie, Father of the
I remember,
Bride.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
I
I love
love,
that
and the
movie.
second one made me want to have a baby. Like, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sanaya
No.
said, I just know my future wedding is gonna be white and rose gold. You
Let's
see?
go, baby
Aw.
That's what
girl.
I'm saying. I feel like
White
every
and rose
people
gold.
that actually think about those things at some point, I feel like it comes up where you
She's
just
younger
Yeah.
than
like,
you. She's about to be 15 next week.
Oh Lord, that's
no, 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 that's
why.
what I'm saying. But you always think
And
about those things.
first of all, Shorty is picking her car out right now. I was just on the phone with her yesterday, and she was on
But that's
Carvana
how it is.
looking at
But that's
cars.
how it is though.
Like,
Like even when
Yeah.
even when you're younger, like I remember when I was 17 and my parents first started splitting up, right? Like I was talking to my uncle. My uncle like put everything into perspective for me because I was trying to get a car, and my parents held money for my sweet 16. So I was just like, I'm gonna get a car, and I'm gonna have to get a job, and da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah. So if I work this job, I'm gonna have this money so I could get this car. And he's like, you think you gonna make that? That's how much you gonna make, but how much you gonna take home? And did you think about car insurance? And did you think about this? Like he put everything into perspective for me at all times. And he had great credit, did his thing. Like he knew what he was doing. And he used to tell me, no, no, no. And it's so funny how when you dream, like how your dreams get crushed. And I'm not telling you to crush. I'm not trying to crush your dreams. But as you grow up, you're like, damn, like what I wanted is really not realistic for me.
Yeah.
Like Hayden's over here.
I
Like I'm
wanted-
gonna have a Lamborghini. I'm gonna buy my grandma a house. I'm like, first of all, I'm your mother. Where's my house? You know? He's like, nah, I'm gonna buy grandma a
I asked-
house. I'm gonna drive a Lambo.
Oh,
I'm like,
Vito. Yeah, John actually does the same thing. He does the same thing. Same thing. But I just like I remember too when I was a kid, like I remember telling my dad because I thought, my dad like fixes cars like for a long time. And I used to think he would build cars. So I was like, Daddy, you can build me a car with no top. With no top. Like that's all I would say. I would think that he would like build me my own car. And then now I'm thinking, yeah, I'm in New York. That's not gonna work.
yeah. Yeah, try and yo, it's funny because I literally said that to Hayden. He was like, I'm gonna drive a Lamborghini. I said, not with these potholes, baby.
John wants a Mustang or a Chevy. It's like a race car.
I just make sure I know what I'm doing. Like I think about my job and how much I'm gonna make and how much the government finna take. I'm dead.
Wait, what?
First of all, ladies and gentlemen,
I read without my glasses.
my niece. That too. Look.
Hey yo, what the?
Oh, I thought I was the only one.
I did that because of my nails.
Uh-huh.
My eye keeps searing. That's why I took them off. But yeah, the dreams that we had when we were younger.
Man, the dreams I had I was younger.
Many dreams.
My younger self would look at me and be like,
My
"This
younger-
is not what we talked about."
So my younger self was getting married at 23. I got married at 20.
Okay.
No, I think before that. No, 20. I was 20.
Mhm.
Damn, why I can't think. 20. I was 20. I got married at 23. I would start having kids at 26. I would have 3 kids and I would have them back to back. And I would live in a loft in Manhattan with 3 kids. I didn't think this through.
Pause. No. Hold on.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Wait,
Oh,
what
shit.
did you're getting married at 23 with 3 kids and you're living in a loft in Manhattan. What the fuck was your job occupation? What did
First
you
of all, bitch.
Nope. I need to know the occupation before we
A
continue this
singer,
conversation.
okay? A singer songwriter. Wait, Claudia's fucking rolling.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kyra! Life was better when I didn't have to pay bills.
Yo, Kyra, facts. Yo, I just posted on Facebook and I tagged my mother in it. I said, "Put me back. Put me all the way
shit.
back,
Oh my
please
God,
and thank you."
Adulting
God.
really will ruin your
Like,
dreams. of
She's talking
reality.
about it's too late.
Yo,
I said,
facts.
What did she say?
It's just like
Adulting
yo,
will really ruin a dream.
and I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I was 18, like I was kind of on my own and whatever. But I will tell you this right now: if you 18, 19 years old, and you got your own room and your parents don't bug the fuck out of you, stay home.
Yeah.
Don't move out.
Yo,
Because these bills.
if you're 18 and your
This
parents
That was
said
me,
you
honestly.
are good, bro, you're
Yeah, no.
good.
That was me. Freaking 18, having my own apartment.
Saving money.
I had 18, having my own apartment. It was my first apartment. Not 18. Bullshit.
Yo.
And
And then
lies. I just lied. I forgot what age, but it wasn't. No, wait.
no, and then if you start working as soon as possible as you can and put money away. Put $50 to $100 away a week, at least.
Yo, Kyra, I was
You don't
dead
need it.
ass. Put me all
You
the
don't
way
need it.
back.
The Starbucks, the
back.
Chick-fil-A, the fucking movie theaters, the hanging out with your friends.
Do y'all
Cut
know?
it by a $50 to $100
Do
a
y'all
week.
know
no,
how
and
much
save
money
that
oh,
shit.
there you go. That was like
You know how
19
much
or
money
20.
you'll save
Yeah.
by switching to cooking at home? Do you? Because I save a lot. Like, I could have ordered tacos last night because I got the birthday money for it, and I still made tacos.
You see?
With the stuff I got, with the government money I got in the earlier month.
Yo, I'm
Like,
fucking dying. No, but that's
I
fact.
spent about $7 on making tacos last night,
That's
and I am
facts, though.
so proud of myself.
That's facts,
Nice.
though.
Like, I'm
Yo, you-
so proud of myself.
It's like that because sometimes, like for example, it is so easy to walk into the deli and order a sandwich, but then I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna pay $8 for a sandwich. I could get like $2-3 of cheese and ham, and we could all have a
It's like
sandwich.
adult-
No. Real shit.
Like, you know, it's
Real-
serious when you putting back chicken that's $9.32 for the
Because-
$8.44 pack.
Yo. Oh my god. No.
But
Real
not
story,
every,
real story.
you know,
true
but not
story, true
everybody's
story.
like that. Like some people like that just have the money to be like,
True story, real quick, right? So one time, me and my friend did this thing just
Wait,
Mm.
that's
I'm
how
sorry,
you
my
wait.
Google
That's how
goes
you
off,
know. That's how you know if people got money,
listen,
right?
yeah.
If you could ask them, typical thing.
Mhm.
Do you know how much a gallon of milk costs? Do you know how much cereal costs? Do you know how much a
Mhm.
pack of chicken costs? If they don't know that shit, it must be
Yo,
nice.
I went-
I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
I went to the supermarket today and I felt like I barely got anything and I paid, you know, a good amount of money. I'm just like, what the, you know? I don't know. It's crazy.
You see that
Crazy
$4.90 a
out
week?
there.
You see that $4.90 a week? You better be putting like $150 a week into an account that you can't even fucking touch.
No facts. Yeah.
I
My
promise
brother
you.
just put me on to something.
I promise you.
You got to save up.
It'll be
baby
the
girl.
best decision of your life. I'm about to do
Besides
quick
investing.
math. I'm about to do quick math. How old is she? She
She's
15?
15.
She 15? Damn, Tisha, she 15. This bitch. If you put away, I'm gonna even do you one better. If you 15, right, and you put $100 a
She'll
week,
be 15 on the 16th.
$100 a week. How many weeks are in 52?
Wow.
That's 5,200, right? By the time you are 30 years old, you're gonna have 78,000 if you keep 100 a week.
78,000.
And that's not even including the interest that you'll be making in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, don't put your money in the bank. We're not doing that.
Nah, you make interest.
Get a safe. Get a waterproof, fireproof safe, and keep your money in there.
She could get a bank account.
Nope.
Yes, because then she builds her credit off of that.
She can get a bank account
Bro.
with what she get after that.
Let me tell you something.
No,
Let me tell you, you could have money, you could have cash.
What would be better is just doing it both ways as well too.
Yeah.
You open up a bank.
You gotta have a
account.
That's
cash
what I'm saying.
stash.
She can
Yeah.
do a bank account for what she has afterwards.
Look, she said, "OMG, not that ass, that ass."
No. Yeah, we're trying to put you on, baby girl. We're trying to help you out for your future.
And be ready for your credit.
Even though we know that you're probably really smart.
Credit is
so.
everything. This is what I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Credit is everything because you can literally be a millionaire, but if you do not have credit, you still ain't gonna get shit.
Yeah.
The guy with the
Yep.
the 900, the 850 credit score, whatever it is, 800 credit score, it's
Something
gonna
I
get
learned
approved for the car that you want, and you're gonna
something
have to
I
pay
learned
cash
from
for
one of
it.
my old supervisors. You can walk into the Mercedes-Benz dealership right now, and if your credit and your bank account doesn't match the bag you walked in to buy one of those cars, they're not selling it to you. You can have
Everything's
all
about
the
credit.
money in the world to walk off the lot with one of those cars, and they're not selling it to you
Mhm.
No, they're not.
because they know you're gonna walk off the lot and not have enough to completely take care
Yeah.
of this car. So what is
Mhm.
the point of you coming off the lot with it? You're gonna end up giving it back to us.
It's facts. It's factuals. What
So
the hell?
I actually can I shout somebody out?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so this shout out is for Cynthia Mercado, actually. She's another mom. Okay, and dad is actually away right now because he's in the reserves, and she's handling a lot of things by herself. But she's opening up this wine shop, which I'm actually gonna purchase something real soon. I told her I was gonna do it a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot. My bad, sin. But I'm gonna, try to get her wine up here. And if you guys want to know what she is, or like no, what she is, but I mean, the online. What is it? I can't even think right now. I don't know. I can't even think right now. I think I'm feeling nice. All right. So what is it called? I can't
Kyra,
even see.
Tisha made the drinks.
I
That's
know,
why
for
she
real.
can't even think.
I can't think.
That's how serious it is.
What kind of tequila was that? What kind of tequila is that?
Wait, what am I reading?
Right over here. www.
Okay.
See it?
All right, guys. So the website is onehopewine.com/my shop/Cynthia Mercado. That is CYNTHIA dash MERCADO. If y'all ain't get that first time. onehopewine.com/my shop/Cynthia CYNTHIA dash MERCADO.
Thank you.
Yes.
Get
We
some
we
wine,
gotta
baby.
Get
Go
some wine.
Go get some wine.
So, Kyra, just so you know, right? I get what you're saying, but in order to build credit, like if you have a healthy savings account and a healthy checkings account, you're more than likely going to be approved for some type of credit.
Nope.
Bitch, you don't even know what I'm saying.
I do.
You didn't even let me finish.
Just the first part of that is completely wrong because I had a really good bank account and still couldn't get approved for nothing.
Yeah, because I'm not talking about money wise. It's the way you spend your money. It's not about having money in the account. You could have fucking $1 million in the account, but if you spending 800,000 in a month, that's not a good account. Did you hear me there?
I heard you.
Still,
I went,
You know what I mean, because the
Still
banks
a
look
no.
at that. Because when you first establish credit, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you having I'm about to put you on. Open an
Yeah.
account with Capital One.
Mm-hmm.
Open an account with Capital One. They're the easiest card to get when you're young. They're gonna give you a credit card. You're gonna have like a $500 limit. You're gonna put everything
And
for the
she
month on that credit
automatically
card.
nope.
Yes,
Tanaya,
you're gonna put everything on it.
Michelle White does not need a credit card. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You're gonna put everything on that credit card, and you're
Nope.
gonna make 2 payments. You're gonna pay the
Nope.
whole entire credit card
I'm gonna
off.
tell you right now, her uncle's
2
gonna
times a
shut
month.
all her dreams down the second she talks about it.
So
please do me a favor and call me on Duo when he does, though.
If you spend $300, you're gonna pay $150 15 days before the due date, and you're gonna pay 15 the other half on the due date. You're welcome.
Please
building the
call
credit.
me when your uncle shuts your entire.
She said, I have a credit card and a bank. She said, and I look at my transactions to see if it match up with what I purchased. Yo, she's on it.
Oh, I love it.
All right, let me shut up then.
These kids are so freaking smart.
Let me shut
Thank
up
God.
then.
See, y'all lucky, right? Because us 90s and 80s babies and whatever, they were just like, they sold us the American dream, right? But they didn't tell us about the upkeep about it.
No, let's really talk about what actually happened to us 80s and 90s and 70s babies. Our parents sat there and was like, well, I can't get an account with Con Edison under my name, so I'm going to use my kid's name to go and do what I got to do. And now we got to live with the bad credit. Like, yo, shout out.
Well, thank God my parents.
Shout out to all the parents who actually did what they had to do to make sure their kids was taken care of. Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of parents did do that to make sure their kids had lights and gas and all that stuff. So I don't give you wrong. But a lot of them didn't follow through with the fucking...
Yeah, stop. Parents, stop putting shit for your kids.
Oh, you can't do that anymore.
Name. No, you can.
No, you can't.
No, you can.
Yes, you
like,
can.
wait.
Yes,
let me finish.
Yes,
let me finish real quick. Let me
you
finish.
You have to be a certain age to do certain things.
Finish.
And if the name doesn't match, if the name doesn't match up with the the social,
no.
You can't
I know.
Do it.
You're not hearing me out here. Parents,
we're talking about bank accounts.
If you're gonna buy your kids a car, put it under their name. If you're going to do shit like that. If they're gonna put them on a fucking that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're not hooking up your kids. You're not hooking up your kids. Let me tell you why. Then the car insurance is under your name, and then when they're adult enough to be like, I'm tired of this little Nissan Altima that you got me in. I want to get me a Infinity. Then when they go to get it, their credit, if depending on their job and what they decide to do, they pick out a car and then they don't have their own car insurance. So now they got to pay $400 or $500 a month that if you would have set them up with their own car and their own car insurance, they would have been set. It's a lot of things that they don't tell us this shit. We had to learn it, but now I'm putting it on my kids.
It is, and sometimes some of our
they didn't know either.
Some of my parents didn't know.
They didn't know either until they're older. And then to see
It's
them
just like
struggle
a
is painful. It's
yeah.
painful to see them struggle.
Like my older brother put me on a book when I was young, like real young. I think it was called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Or is it Poor Dad Rich Dad? I can't remember.
Rich dad, poor dad.
So he when he came back from the military, because he was gone for a while, he just like tried to give us knowledge. And even to this day, like even with my older sister, my younger sister, he always you know throw something of like try to help us understand how to just manage financially a little bit better than our parents.
Mhm.
But so it's a challenge too. Yeah, what is that one?
Huh?
You heard it, right?
No. I
I'm
just
like-
did that because I was gonna sit back and like be able to hear me and still be all the way back here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
what I
did
was
that.
hoping. This was like, oh,
My parents said that when I get a car, it's gonna be on their account, but I gotta pay my own car insurance and gas.
yeah, but try to get it under you.
They should try to put the insurance under
No,
you.
here's okay.
No, wait, no. When you're
No,
old
the
enough.
car.
When you're old enough. No, because you have, in order to get car insurance, you have to be on the registration. They should actually put you on it, because that will build your credit too, as long as the car is paid on time. But that's something you guys could talk about. But yeah, it sucks. You sitting there talking. Yo, one thing, and then one thing, like I went to Notre Dame Academy, for those who aren't on Staten Island, because we are in Staten Island. For those who aren't in Staten Island, New York, I went to a very prestigious, rich school, and I did all these classes, and nothing fucking prepared me for life. Nothing.
And that's going to a
You know,
prestigious school.
That's what I'm saying. A prestigious school. Mind you, I think those girls, in some way, shape, or form, because it was all girls' school, I feel like they suffer a little bit more because their parents do everything for them. And then they are reliant on their parents until they are reliant on their husband. And that's not cool. You got to create some type of independence. And I feel like us as parents have to do that. And I think the older generation has literally raised us like that. Like, I'm going to prepare you to be able to take care of your husband or your wife, instead of I'm going to prepare you for life regardless. And I think that's the difference between our generations. I feel like the generation coming forth now, they don't give a fuck if they're married or not. They're going to do what they want to do regardless of having a partner. And it's nice to see people in our generation, or people in the generation coming up, buying houses, buying cars, traveling, doing all these things that we were told, or we were sold on the idea that you couldn't do without a family or without a significant other. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're right.
It's crazy. It is crazy. The idea that they literally told us the only way you're gonna have a house, the only way you're gonna have a house and kids and have this beautiful fucking dream
Is if you get
is
married.
if you get married.
You get married, you have a husband, and etc. etc.
And then you know what happened? Our parents grew up in a financial place where maybe one of them could have stayed home. Maybe one of them had a side job and it was okay. You can't do that shit now.
Well, my parents didn't. Like both my parents had to work.
Yeah, no, both my parents worked.
But I feel like that's where the support system around that is different.
Excuse me, I'm over here burping.
Like back then, it was like a grandmother actually stood home to take care of their children while the parents worked. Now it's like the grandparents are working, so
the grandparents are working, the parents are working.
The parents have to sacrifice sometimes to stay at home and take care of the kids.
Yeah,
it's. Do you see
it's hard? Yeah,
like
it's hard. It's hard. It is hard.
So like when you're painted this dream of like, oh, you have to marry and you'll be able to have this and that as a family, and sometimes that dream is crushed, like you said.
And it's weird too, because as you grow up, you start to analyze shit that you went through as a child, and you realize where your parents were. Like my parents, I was fortunate enough where my parents were actually doing pretty freaking well, or they try to keep it together. They try to keep it together because they weren't financially responsible. I call them out on that. It's okay because I'm not either.
Yeah.
But still, they weren't financially responsible. But from what I can gather, my dad was the one that made the most money. My dad paid for what we needed. My mom paid for
Yeah.
what we wanted,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They had a house. So I
Yeah.
grew up in a house, my childhood house I lived in for 17 years. I still pass it all the time. But it's like crazy because not a lot of kids get to experience
You
that.
had 17 years.
70 years in my childhood home. I never moved. And I
Wow.
will tell you this,
Try
that
23
yeah. And that
and having to still walk past that bitch every day.
and that shit traumatizes you.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody realizes like my childhood home and the way, remember, my parents were together for I think 20 something years and then they split up. And then that killed me because I was 17. I was almost free.
Yeah.
Almost free.
Yeah.
And it was just like my childhood home, everything was like gone, right?
Yeah.
So it's like now, and I will tell you this, since then, I had the same address for 17 years. I can't tell you how many times I moved. I moved so much. And I moved so much with my child. That's one thing I didn't want, right? Um my son's father says that. He says he moved a lot. Not that that was a bad thing, but he moved a lot and he always said, I want to make sure um Hayden doesn't move a lot. And
Mm.
Hayden's already moved quite a bit.
Yeah.
Hayden was born in Florida
Yeah.
and he moved to New York when he was 6 months years old.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved again. So we moved 3 times. Hayden got three addresses under his belt, and he's only 7.
Bella. Yeah.
But I
Bella.
don't want to keep doing
Yeah.
that.
I feel bad that I did that. I did that to Bella too, not intentionally. Sometimes
You
you
never
you
do
don't
it
have a choice.
intentionally.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And
It's
and like
circumstance.
and like come to think about it, like even when I was a kid, like there was a few times that I moved. Like I was born and raised here, but then at one point my mother decided to move to Florida. With my grandparents. I lived there when I was younger, and I had like my other cousins, and then I had my cousins here
Uh-huh.
who, we grew up obviously a little closer because we were always together than the ones in Florida. But I was young, you know what I mean? And then to come back, and then coming back, it was like home to home to home. We jumped around a couple of times until we finally settled into a home, you know? But it was, I kind of like Bella has experienced that as where, John only's, I think we've only done it, yeah, 3 times where Bella had a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she was born in Florida too.
And that's my whole thing. I'm like, I want him.
That's the only reason why I'm still here. She
Yeah.
asked me because she just started 6th grade. She's like, "Mommy, please, please, can we stay like till I'm done?" She's like, "I don't want to move around," and I felt like so bad because I was actually ready to dip. Like I was gonna go somewhere,
Yeah.
you know. So
No, it's hard. It's
yeah.
hard. And then it's like the way my son is, he's a little bit different. And it's hard for him. He's a creature of habit, and that I have to create that ritual for him.
Yeah.
Anything that's out of it, like for example, Gladys picking him up. Gladys has been picking up from school. Today was the first day. It was successful. He was so nervous
Yeah.
and so scared.
Yeah.
And mind you, I've taken her with me to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken you with me to pick him up.
Yeah.
But just breaking that habit.
Yeah.
He
I feel
gets
like
used
John's
to
like
that.
And I
Yes.
feel John's like that. Like
so it's hard.
Yeah. Like
know.
with Bella, she was dealt with a lot, like since she was a baby. You know what I mean? Especially with the parents not being together, and her never even knowing that they were together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She didn't
Because you guys split up early on when she was a
Oh
baby.
yeah, when she was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with my first marriage. But, you know, it's
And
you
how do
kinda
you feel about that though? Do you feel like are you happy it ended while she was at a young age where she wouldn't experience both?
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because I've experienced both.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like even with Johnny, like just him getting used to the change. Like he was little when I split up, when his father and I had like split up. So it's like even to this day he sometimes has a hard time where it's like, okay, like his dad usually visits him, but because he started like a new position or something, hasn't been able to as much like the days that he's used to. So he got used to those days. He's like,
Mhm.
okay, oh, I know dad's picking me up. So change for kids is really hard.
Yes.
It's really hard. And then when you as an adult, I think that's what causes a lot of issues with people changing, because they want to just be stuck in this comfort zone instead of like, okay, I really do need to evolve.
Yeah.
I feel like that all
I worry about that all the
connects.
time because I know my child, like I said, everything has to be the same, and it's a comfort thing for him. He has a lot of anxiety, and trust me, because I'm fucked up. So I'm like, you got it from me, buddy. I'm sorry. So he's like that, and I worry about that. I worry about that even when I speak to him, I try to tell him like, based on the situation, if things were to change, and he's like, it's not going to change. This is how it's going to stay. We're going to be in the same house. We're going to do, and that kills me a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like Bella, like, I don't know, Bella, like I said, Bella's been through a lot, she's only 12, but she has been through a lot, like, emotionally, mentally. But it just comes to a point where I feel like she's built a little stronger because of it, as where John is more, like you said, like more
sensitive.
Anxious and more sensitive. Oh gosh, freaking kid, he drives me crazy. Absolutely up the wall, he drives me, but he's attached to me, so he also has that issue of abandonment, as well as Bella, but Bella won't show it.
Yeah.
Unless it's me.
I think that's the difference. I think that's the difference between girls and boys too, with the mom, mom dynamic.
Yeah.
But my child, oh my God.
She's my broke best friend.
That's he was over here like, yo, you get
Johnny Tube.
Yo, Ma, you got your check yet? I want to get sneakers.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
But yeah, she said, please don't cry because I'm a pieces. What?
He's probably halfway through your conversation when she was talking about that.
I ain't crying. Ain't nobody crying. I mean, my eyes tear. My eye always tears. You can ask them both. My eye tears all day. It's probably because of makeup. I spoke to my grandmother recently. She said the same thing happens to her when she does makeup. She said when she puts on makeup, she said her eyes get watery. And I'm like, yo, that's me. Any little makeup, even a little bit. I'm like, Grandma, you don't mess me up.
You know what's so funny? Like
she got me. And she got me. I got the rosacea too. I got I tried all of that. That's what I'm saying. My grandmother,
Tarte. I like Tarte.
My grandmother uses some doctor something.
Yeah.
And it still happens.
Honestly, I don't use makeup. Like people be thinking
She said, please don't cry because I'm a Pisces. I'm fucking weak.
Maya, don't do that to us. Don't do that to us, baby. Don't even let them do that to you, baby.
No. Apparently us Aries take the crybaby.
You Aries.
We're the angry crybabies.
You're trying to be so strong.
Wait for it, because I know she got.
But then a man and a woman could be different too. Like the Aries, like man and an Aries woman could be very different.
Not at all. I can tell you that right now.
No, they try to be strong, but they're the most emotional.
Always.
No, but you could be emotional and still be strong.
Yeah. What's the number for this thing? 718.
477.
I said 718.
718-477-0139.
0139. 0139.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you.
718.
We're probably gonna end early today. We're probably gonna end in like 15 minutes because your girl's stomach is growling. The only thing I ate today was that freaking Mama Rosario's. It was really good.
Are you serious?
You ate
That's the only thing I ate.
But
I haven't
we're saying you're
I'm
serious.
Starving.
You know what's crazy? I got on the bus and realized I left the pizza box in the break room.
I realized that too.
So I left my
warm it up tomorrow.
I'm about to say a bitch got lunch tomorrow.
I left my lunch at work, but I can't have it tomorrow.
Ooh,
there it goes.
Go get the phone. One of y'all go run.
I can't.
Run.
I'm like, I can't.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Yeah, I got stuck for a second.
Eat me.
Oh. What I do? Put it on speaker?
Yes. By the phone.
Hello.
I'm dying. It's not COVID. I just smoke cigarettes.
It's not working.
Oh, let's go. We about to talk about the Pisces.
Talking about Pisces. We were talking about Aries.
Matter. We about to do it now. What's up? Let's go.
He's not even a Pisces. Let's see.
Oh no, put him by the
There you go.
microphone. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
the whole Pisces situation because Scorpios are really the best. And I really feel that.
Wow.
First of all, Scorpios
See,
need to
take your
pop
friend.
that head and
Okay,
get
you be like,
deflated a
take
little bit.
it.
So you might hear you guys in the background because I'm actually watching you guys live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my homegirl Claudia over there. But yeah, we get a total bad representation as Scorpios, honestly. I mean, how about we speak on them?
Do y'all blame yourselves though?
Ah.
Not necessarily, because I feel the few ruin it for the many. You know what I mean?
You see, that's how I feel about Pisces all the time. And then look at what you're saying though.
I'ma stay quiet.
The majority when it comes down to the Pisces, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna stay quiet.
It definitely isn't, and I hear that all the time. But when it comes down to y'all Aries, you constantly hear the same thing. Why did I? That's why I said Aries.
What he was
I was
saying,
talking
yeah,
about
because
you.
Aries.
No, he said Scorpio though.
He said
My bad.
Scorpio. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, just letting it be known
Listen,
that
his hair might be
you know,
bluish
John Davis
purple,
representing the
but
six
don't piss
Scorpios.
me
Shout
off.
out
Nah.
my homegirl Claudia. Y'all ladies have a good one.
You too, respectfully. I appreciate you calling in, my guy. Thank you.
You already
Scorpios are mean and they bully Pisces the best. That's what your niece said.
Wow. Wait. Did he hang up? Oh,
I think
did
he
hang
did.
No, you know what it
up.
Yo,
is?
hang.
Listen,
I mean, call
listen.
back if you want.
I would-
Yo, my
tell
guy,
you-
call back. I
Call
need you
back.
to answer
I
that.
will tell you right
I'm
now.
gonna need you to answer
No.
that.
I get it, right? Because as an Aries, my patience is very, very limited with certain
Nah,
things.
I think
I
that's
have a lot of patience.
everybody though.
No. I have a lot of patience, but I don't have patience with arrogancy, and that's
Yeah, I
the
don't
problem
either.
with that's the problem with Scorpios. If y'all would just humble yourselves, I could give you some love.
Not just
But
Scorpios.
baby,
It's not just Scorpios though. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. There he is.
it's the callback for me.
Let's go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick. Hold on.
I don't think he.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. This is exactly what I mean. The misrepresentation that basically is gone grand wide. You know what I mean? I don't really believe it. I don't think it's on being taken as being a bully. I believe it's along the lines of we just have a strong character that causes other people to feel inferior.
Nope.
I think it's a level of confidence, me personally.
I feel like everybody has their different levels of confidence.
So
that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
But I feel like your level of confidence, Scorpios in general, and I'm not even going to go for male or female because I dated a female Scorpio. Your level of confidence just takes it over the top for absolutely no reason sometimes.
because they think they really know it all.
Exactly.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is because my sister, who I love, let me finish. The only reason why I'm saying it is that, my sister that I love very, very much, she's very knowledgeable. She's very knowledgeable and she knows that she's knowledgeable. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Okay, I want him to listen to what you got to say first.
So yeah, no, I was saying the reason why I'm even saying that is because my sister, who I love dearly, my younger sister, is a Scorpio, and like I said, she's very knowledgeable about a lot of things. So when she knows that she knows something, it's this confidence that she holds of like, yeah, you're wrong.
See, look, Scorpios, they got the most drama than any other sign. They feel like they run everybody. I don't have a problem with Scorpios. The only issue that they have, the only issue is that they have, like you said, they're very outspoken. And sometimes what they say and what they say, how they feel and what they know is not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they put it out there like it is.
It is.
And that's the fucking problem. As a Scorpio, you would say that.
Wait.
So at the end of the day, as an individual, I feel that the one thing that people feel intimidated by me is the fact that I speak with absolution.
He speaks with absolution.
A lot of people basically feel that is like the sense of arrogance that comes from Scorpios is the fact that we speak in absolution.
I kind of feel him though, because again, like I see that with him and with my sister. You know what I mean?
I get that, but
But
I
the
feel
thing
like they speak when it's not needed. That's
But the
the
thing
problem.
about you
Sometimes.
speaking in absolution,
Wow.
no. Now, listen. The thing
The
about
fuck
y'all
you talking
speaking in
about?
absolution that I find the issue with is why I say that you guys kind of take your cocky and kind of go over the edge with it. Is because you guys are so confident in what you
No, I
say.
don't know. I feel
It's like God forbid they right, they don't shut the
I don't
fuck
know.
up.
You know what? No,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
no, you know why? Because I like I said, like I have not only my sister, but I have two other cousins.
Wait, time out. You
What
see
did
how
he
he's
say?
laughing? You see how he's laughing because he knows it's true. I said, God forbid they right, they don't shut the fuck up. Like, yo, just take the
The
W,
L.
but shut the
Right.
fuck up. He's laughing because he knows it's true.
I ain't gonna lie. As a Scorpio, we rub it in.
I was like, yeah, I knew. I'm
We
right.
do we do
Nah, but you know what? Y'all fucking
You
shoot
know what I'm
yourself in the
saying?
foot because y'all be right, and then y'all like, I'm right about everything. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
But when they're
Just
wrong,
take the
when they're
W.
wrong,
When they
they're wrong,
wrong,
it's like
it's
I'm
like, yo,
doing that right now.
why we even
Yeah,
why we not even
Yes,
talking
sir.
about that shit?
Realistically, I feel like that's the dub. You know what I'm saying? You might see it otherwise. But
yeah.
hey. You know what I'm saying?
I think-
Yo, that's facts.
I
She's
definitely
right.
had to come back and weigh
She
in,
said
man.
she said
Facts. I definitely
sometimes
had to come back and
she
weigh in.
said
Especially,
sometimes
we ain't bullies, man.
if somebody
We ain't
comes for
bullies,
y'all,
man.
y'all be coming back 10 times
Yeah, no,
harder.
yeah, and
That's
that's
facts
and
too.
that's why I said like I don't know. I
It's
kind
the
of
overly
'cause-
petty as fuck for me.
yeah, but not all of them because you know, like I said, I have two cousins that are Scorpio as well, and one is really really quiet. She keeps to herself, not doing
Okay.
anything, but you know, the other one is quiet to a point, but when she needs to speak up, she speaks up.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks for calling.
That's how real it is.
Yeah. People don't even think I am what I am. How about let's talk about? I mean, there's so many. There's Taurus. There's
We could
Libras.
do.
There's Leos.
I'm not even. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm so hungry right now. Like I'm in physical pain. Like my stomach. I don't know how y'all don't hear my stomach. My stomach's like.
Yeah, I wasn't even making sense today. Sorry, y'all. I was not making no type of
We
sense
love
today.
y'all. We started very late. We're missing.
Yeah.
We're down a girl. We're down Victoria. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We have some more topics. There's topics that we didn't even touch on today, but
And
it
we
is
closing
10
it early.
o'clock.
She's closing it early today.
Yeah, I need to eat. I'm sorry. I
hungry.
y'all don't want to get hangry, Ellie. It's just not funny.
Mm.
It's not gonna be fun for them either because they got to deal with me after this. But we're gonna head out. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I promise next week we will be on time and we will have Victoria here. We are coming together. We're working on shit we're working on TikTok, we're working on Instagrams. We got a new logo. Thank
Mhm.
you, Tanaya. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how beautiful that is.
Look how cute.
So yes, we're coming together. We're gonna start doing segments. We are gonna start doing segments. I want to bring back Guys Corner. It is important that we get our
Guys
guys
Corner.
aspects.
Mhm.
We need to get it, ladies. You got any questions? Again, we have a Facebook page. We're gonna work on the Instagram page. You can always contact us directly. We want to know your questions, so we have the guys, so we could grill the guys, like get their input.
My dude that called in, he was like Grubhub prices is the topic. He's like Grubhub prices is a topic too.
Yeah. No, I'm saying if you have any topics, if you have anything you want to talk about, please let us know. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in, even though we started late.
Yes.
Again, we will try to be on time next week. We will have Victoria back. Hopefully her phone is charged so she don't dip out in the middle. And also, guys, please, I cannot stress this enough. Follow us on YouTube, Reflex Radio. There are plenty of podcasts. If we are not your cup of tea,
there are others.
There are others.
In different flavors.
Exactly. Not only that, but download the Reflex Radio app. Not only can you tune into podcasts all week, but you also can listen to music. Work safe music, carnival, hip hop.
You want to work on our playlist too, right? You were talking about?
We're gonna work on a playlist. We're gonna have a weekly playlist. I think each of us, there's 4 of us, so I think each of us will pick 3 songs. Y'all could get into our heads and where we're at with our music. I want to do that ASAP. We're working on this. We're gonna get this started, and just so y'all could get to know us and we could get to know you and we can move this thing along, man. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. So please bear with us. We are working on things and we want to elaborate with you guys. If you want to be a guest, again, inbox us. Let us know.
You're more than welcome.
You are more than welcome here to talk your shit. I want all perspectives. I want to make sure everybody's spoken for. This is why we are here on this platform. But again, download Reflex Radio app. Not only can you listen to music, you can listen to other podcasts. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Joe Parker, he is coming back with Parker's Picks. If you are an artist and you want to put your music out there, he is willing and ready to put your music on air. And for those of you that are local or not local, like there's people tuning in from different countries right now. And we appreciate y'all. Put your music out there. Let's go. Let's get it right. But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in.
We're gonna cut this short
every Wednesday.
Ali's hungry
yes,
too.
Every Wednesday, 8-ish to 10-ish. We will be here. Girls Gone Wine. Thank you so much. We love you guys. See you next week.
Good night.